Hello Capricorns, welcome to your August 2025 reading. I timestamp below, so if you want to skip ahead to your messages, you can go ahead. Otherwise, we'll jump into the reading. We'll get charms first, then we'll get cards, and then we'll get a couple cards to look back at July. Start here. We'll see where the charms are going to lead us here in conversations. This is all of your soul's energies and the angels focusing us in here for Capricorns in August. Ooh, quite a bit of movement over here. Okay. Oh, a little thumb twitch. So we'll see what they want to connect with in this bottom corner. Okay. We'll see if there's anything else. Don't feel like it though. Oh. Well, another charm on the same area. Some more elaboration. Just gonna take away with this discarding. Okay. I'm gonna leave her on the line. That feels right. Okay. So let's get your cards. Capricorns, August. What's the conversation? Oop. Looks like the two bottom cards over here. Oh yeah, I got room on the side. I forgot I did that. Okay. All right. So let's look back here at July. You were supporting someone, it looks like, or asked to help someone with some kind of recovery or help them kind of get through something. And it looked like you were kind of losing yourself in their request, right? Sometimes we can say yes, and then all of a sudden support either becomes more than we were bargaining for, or it continues on, right? Thanks for this. Can you now help me? Can you now help me? It was great. Can you help me? It can kind of snowball, I guess is what I'm trying to get to, kind of what I feel. So let me just take a quick timestamp for our friends that jump ahead, and then we'll get into it together. Okay. So looking back at July, I'm talking about helping someone, supporting someone with or through something, and kind of losing yourself a bit into that commitment. Kind of less time for you, more time for them. So let's see here. Yeah, it looks like you definitely kind of continued focusing in on sort of the support you're giving here, right? You're kind of swooping in here and supporting them through whatever they're dealing with, whatever these tiki fires are, whether it was an experience, you helped them with something or through something. But yeah, you kind of came swooping in again. You're definitely seen to them as sort of their trusted kind of resource, their trusted confidant, trusted supporter. You're their go-to for that. So depending on what your relationship dynamic is with each other, you'll know who this person is that you're helping, or keeps asking you to kind of be around them and help. And then we have the universe here kind of holding good luck out to you, good favor, good luck. And as you can see, you're completely on the other side here. Again, you're kind of surrounded by their fires. Those aren't your fires. This is their tiki lights. So I think July may have been a bit overwhelming, a little bit more encompassing, like I said. The accountability relationships, accountabilities within this supporting relationship that you've, or commitment that you've agreed to. I think you missed out on some good times, good favor, good luck, a good opportunity. It's going to come around to you again because they're holding it out to you, but you missed out on just some happiness for self here. That's what I really feel like. You were up here, so you didn't receive what the universe here was offering you for your own good health, your own good healing, your own good time. Okay. So let's look at August then. So that was our look back. So let's see what's on deck here for August. Hopefully you'll have more time to yourself here. Maybe your request to support is over. Okay, let's start here. So we have a intersection here of sort of my heart center, head center, and wealth center. So this is overall fulfillment, like feeling fulfilled in all areas of self. And there's this snowballing decision. I don't know if it's that decision, because I was saying you kind of said yes, and then it has this ripple effect. So you have a decision here that has a ripple effect that is affecting all areas here. And if you are overcommitted, of course, that would kind of pull on all areas of your self, right? Your energy drain, pulling kind of on your heartstrings, your emotional, and sort of the weight on the mind, and even your physical health, right? Could be a financial drain on you as well if it's a wealth kind of ding. But there is this ripple effect, so it looks like it's kind of rippling here still into August. Let's see if we can stop this. Right, we don't want any drain on you here. So we have there's more yet to come for you. But this is my charm for cleaning out the closet, like cleaning out the dust bunnies, right? So sometimes this is dealing with emotions we don't want to deal with, working through our traumas in order to access abundance, right? Abundance comes to us when we're ready in our wheel of fate, right? It either speeds up or slows down based on our work in this area. So, maybe the cleaning the dust out of the closet is just you saying no, or putting limitations, putting some parameters, voicing voice to them now that, in 2 weeks or by this date, I need to end my level of support. I need to reduce it, whatever that conversation is. Yeah, grounding. That's the first word they pulled me into here. But see how she's kind of content. She's having just an easy kind of conversation here over tea, right? It's just a coffee chat kind of energy I'm getting in terms of the cleaning out of the dust bunnies here. So if this is something you've been putting off, like if this is the snowballing effect, as you've been putting off this kind of conversation, I think there's good luck, right? There's good favor. We saw good favor here being presented to you. The tile is green, good favor. There's more yet to come. So go ahead and have that conversation. Even the teapot is green, right? You're pouring out good luck, good favor, and communication. So go ahead and have that conversation. Deal with that situation. Deal with the emotions. I'll come right up here next. So what you should explore next. We have a new start, a new beginning. Maybe that's the conversation, right? Let's just renew. Let's just hit refresh here. Or it's a fresh start in terms of you're walking away. You're kind of ending the amount of support you can give. So that's a fresh start to you because now you've got time back. So what you should explore next is sort of a reset or a refresh. Something new. Oh, and we have this beautiful artistic painting. Helps if I show it on camera. I can try to get you to see the beautiful palette in her hand here. There we go. Right? And my palette's all about joy and playfulness. You know, childlike innocence and kind of approaching the world without expectations. You know, the message is really nice. You know, shine bright. You will make it through this. You know, it's okay to manage this conversation. You're kind of, again, you're manifesting a masterpiece here. This new start, what you should try, has good favor for you. This refresh, this restart, this renewed focus on self, even. That's all it could be, right? What you should explore next is returning to self and do what you love. Spend your time doing what you love. Maybe you've been giving in too much to what they love. You know, you don't really like dancing, but you're dancing. Okay. I'm gonna go this way with these charms. So we have, we know you feel a loss. So that's just something that's not meeting expectations. It could be a literal loss for those of you that feel it and resonate with that message, but it's really just not meeting expectations. And I'm saying that because of the dream charm. These are, you know, you kind of looking at all the wishes upon the stars that you've been doing, kind of the dreams come true that you've been wanting, and a feeling of lack of wish and dream fulfillment. Doesn't mean it's true, just you kind of feel that way right now. Your life truly is meaningful, and you will be remembered for this. We're connected by the magical moment, memories, so you will be remembered. You know, if this refresh, restart is literally that, like a new start for self. You know, the chapter that you're walking away from, it's not a negative chapter because you will be remembered for it. You played a meaningful role in that chapter, but it's okay to walk away. Your dream wasn't fulfilled in that scenario because that's not where your dream was supposed to be fulfilled for you, right? Down here. This is where your dream gets fulfilled, not up here with this individual, with this distraction, with this commitment. If you walk away from this, then you get your dream. But you still played a meaningful role. You weren't wasting time. Like if you felt that, you're not wasting time. So you already are relevant. I guess coming off of me feeling you're wasting time. So if there's self-doubt, if you're holding yourself back, because we have the pause charm here, right? It feels like the paw is up on your chest, kind of holding you in place. It wants you to kind of stop any kind of self-doubt, negative thinking, lesser than. If you don't think you can achieve something, if you don't think you can have a new start or a fresh start, you absolutely can. It's waiting for you. We have proof. There's abundance tied to the new start. Full fulfillment, right? Right now you don't have full fulfillment. You're lacking in every area. So we want to stop that ripple effect. Okay. Okay, so maybe you would feel regret. Some of you would feel regret. I mean, you are Capricorn. I'm not an astrologist, but I do know that Capricorns are very empathetic individuals. You're very caring, kind. So yeah, you probably would feel some regret, or that's why it's difficult for you to put parameters or say no or walk away. Kind of end the level of energy or time, love, caring, whatever it is that they're drawing from you, right? Look at them with their needle, ready to take more blood, right? Ready to take more of those water droplets. So time to kind of end the giving because she's kind of holding out her pockets, right? You could either be waiting in your water or you could be giving it away. So this could be unrequited feelings as well, or you're giving with lack of gratitude, right? You could be giving to someone who just isn't truly thankful. They say thank you and lean right into the next request, right? That's not true gratitude. That's thank you and thank you but, or unrequited love. So, or a false kind of relationship, leading you on, all of that kind of energy. Oh, we'll do the charms first. So we have the cheerleader on yes, and she's on the line of that abundance and gold, right? The angelic gold, and gold is also wealth and abundance. We kind of go hand in hand, green and yellow. So there is abundance still in your cards, still waiting for you. So again, your sense of fulfillment, yes, you can have it. Yes, you can have a continuously meaningful life, right? I'm going to come here because I was just about to say more is yet to come, and I believe this is what that says. The greatest moment is yet to come. So we have a new direction with the compass, a new connection, or some help that kind of crosses your path here, the footprints. So someone kind of comes in and gives you a new purpose, new sense of direction. Definitely feels faded here with the Cupid's arrow and also role of faith and intuition. This is my A to B, but right now I'm feeling it more as like Cupid's arrow. So this is a faded connection that will bring about your sense of purpose with intuition here, sense of direction, kind of renew your spirit. So they're bringing in someone here for you. Then we have, okay, stress. Yeah, this would be a stressful time for you. We kind of already picked that up. So your strength and resiliency through this stressful period, you're kind of enduring it really well. And there's this beautiful transformation, but the transformation is your throat chakra here, the wolf. So speaking up for your own needs, like I was kind of saying this whole reading, right? Putting parameters, putting restrictions, saying what you need, even if it's just to yourself, reminding yourself who you are and what you need, and transforming into that, or coming back into yourself here. You know, letting people know this is who I am. Okay. Actually, we want the cards this way. Kind of coming full circle here with the dust bunnies in the closet there, because I feel like I want to say with this closure, with this ending, you have this new beginning, this new opportunity. You know, what the universe here was presenting you. Here we have it again with the envelope and the crown. Sort of welcoming you into a more abundant, happy space for you. Could be a better work environment, better home environment, better relationship, because it is a person here, this faded connection that gives you this new sense of direction. But it aligns with where you already want to go, what you already defined to self as this is what brings me joy, happiness, fulfillment, right? Your wolf, your throat chakra. So you can bring it in. So with closure, you unlock your path forward. So it just seems like you need to be honest with self, be honest with your limitations in terms of helping others or a specific person if you already know exactly who it is, or this situation, right? Maybe you're giving in too much in terms of responsibilities, accountabilities at work, right? Time commitment, really read strong here. Time commitment and kind of missing out what's waiting for you. All the opportunities that are waiting for you to come take. You know, this one scenario, this one person that is kind of standing in your way. They're blocking you from it. So let's check in next month. Let's see if in August there's distance, or you've moved away, or you've successfully found that closure and entered the new space, or we'll help you to do so in September.